Today on the Topping Show, Nike endorses child trans surgeries, evidence of the Burisma bribery with Biden come to the surface, Dodge Challenger to get a stick shift, tech companies continue to push to try to get their employees to come back to the office, Twitter to pay creators, Garth Brooks to have Bud Light in his bar, DeSantis campaign uses deepfakes of Trump in an ad, and Walgreens reveals a store with no inventory. All that and much more on the Topping Show. Thank you for taking the time to tune in today. Today's episode of Topping Show is sponsored by Topping Technologies. Topping Technologies is an IT value-added reseller service company with a special proficiency in IT security. Heck, I see their founder at least twice a day. Gotta say he's quite handsome and brilliant. He's me, that's the joke. If you're an IT leader and a business owner, you need a little assistance, you can reach the team at sales@toppingtechnologies.com. Going on to the politics part of the podcast, you have evidence of Burisma bribery with Joe Biden coming to light. Now, this was back when he was a vice president. Now, Vice President at the time, Biden allegedly got paid $5 million by Burisma executives as part of a bribery scheme, according to a FBI document which is coming to light. Now, Biden told the Ukraine, actually no, he bragged about it, but told the Ukraine president that if they don't fire the prosecutor who is investigating Burisma, where his son, the crackhead, was on the board of directors, he would not guarantee loans to the Ukraine, which is the quite definition of quid pro quo. And again, that's illegal. Now, Burisma was previously appointed Hunter Biden on the board of directors from 2014 to 2019 because nothing inspires confidence in a company like a crackhead. And some people in the comments might say I'm harsh on him. It's just something where Joe Biden said the smartest person he knows is Hunter. Now, I'm sure, based on the anecdotal evidence, he's had an extremely challenging life. It sounds like there's a lot of demons that he's trying to tackle. He partakes in many ladies of the night, some might say. And his laptop, that came to light, and that was a whole bunch of evidence of those illegal activities. And a lot of people alleged he might have been abused as a child. I'm sure he's had his challenges, but again, if you're a board, the purpose of a board of directors is to give the CEO advice, is to help ensure that the company is being pointed in the right direction. Now, that's why you see a lot of long-term entrepreneurs and successful CEOs. They're on boards of other companies as they help guide them in the right direction, and they usually have some industry expertise. Now, what expertise does Hunter Biden have for an oil company in Ukraine? Long, awkward silence because, yeah, there's none. I mean, the only kind of oil I assume he knows is the olive oil he puts on his salad with crack. Part of a balanced breakfast of him, maybe? Now, going into the details of it, Hunter Biden was receiving monthly payments allegedly of $83,333 beginning in April 2014 for an 18-month period with the company. Wow. Now, in terms of a fiscal investment, if you had a country paying you about, let's round up, $100,000 a month for about 2 years, and then all of a sudden the United States gives you $100 billion, or actually no, I think we've given the Ukraine about $130 billion now. That's the best fiscal investment in history. Let me know in the comments if you can think of a single better one. Now, the Daily Mail reported that Hunter Biden's consulting received about $3.4 million over the 18 months, starting in 2014. Now, their figures actually come into about the same amount. And again, Biden bragged about this. It was in an interview where they're talking about the prosecutor, and he said, "Oh yeah, I said I'd fire him if they don't stop investigating, and then they won't get the loans, the guaranteed loans." And I try to be apolitical on this show. I look at both sides of the equation. That's why I cover Biden, I cover Trump, I cover DeSantis and other presidential nominees. This here clearly seems illegal. This document might, I guess, force the government to prosecute him. But it's also interesting timing. This is about the same timing that Trump is being investigated by the government. I wonder if it's kind of like a double negative. Maybe they just cancel each other out and they both go free. But time shall tell to see actually how it pans out. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. Cannot thank you enough for your time, taking the time to like, subscribe, and comment. All the feedback is greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone to stay safe and fight the good fight.